Alright, so got a couple axes I don't use that often. Mostly because the handles are kind of crap. Let me just. Yeah, so the handles are kind of crap. Here's a Mann. Not sure if you could see that. It's kind of faded. Here's a plum Tassie. And gonna split some more red oak. So we got some small rounds here. Let me show you the hang on this. Not bad. I would have loved the wedge to be a little thicker. But you can see it's got a nice splitting profile. Both of them have a nice splitting profile. This one's pretty decent. Yeah, they're both actually kind of similar. Not the best grind on this one, but it has a pretty worn toe. So let's use this one first. The handle's a little better on this. I do have some sweet gum right here, which not good for firewood, not good for lumber. I have been doing the flick a little more now. I would like to show you sweet gum because it's pretty. It's called red gum, the heartwood. Let me show you this heartwood. Say they call that red gum because, well, it's red. And they actually call American sweet gum satin walnut, I believe, because of the white hardwood. I mean the white sapwood and the red kind of dark heartwood. So let's get some of this red oak split up. I don't usually use a chopping block, but we got one set up, so let's do a little of that. Yeah, we'll go with the plum. Hung a while ago. I'm a lot better at hafting now. I do want to talk about this. So that's a gap up front, and that's really bad. There's also a gap up front in the on the lower part of the eye. I can't tell if you can see this. Sorry if you can't. So bad hafting job on that one. It's hard to get handles with a tongue long enough for Tasmanian patterns. They're real tall they're real tall eyes. So you work with what you got, and you can see there's no more shoulder left on that. So I had no options really. But you know what? Oh, and also the palm swell really bad. So now that I'm getting better, I'm learning a lot of stuff. So I wouldn't make a palm swell like this now. And in fact, I could change this and make it a little better, hopefully. So much for this chopping block. Wow, this actually splits really well. This is a nice little splitter. I got to rehang that, or at least fix it. Probably rehaft it. That's pretty good though. Let's see how this does. Yeah, not that bad. Sorry if you're hearing if I'm bumping into the microphone. Sorry about that. Not too good with figuring out where to put this. You see it? I don't know how to do it. But whoever is sound technicians, please help me. I need your help, please. I need your help so much. Please help me with sound. I'm so dumb. Split a little more of this. As you can see, I could be splitting it on the ground. It'll be fine. Whoops. And I should be after it did that. We'll try to do a little flick. So yeah, I've been flicking now. One day I started practicing, and it was like came to me right away because I had tried the flick before, and it just didn't make sense that you twist at the last second. You don't need to twist at the last second. Just go in at an angle. Man, that's annoying. Chopping blocks are for bigger rounds. It shouldn't be this small. I shouldn't be using a chopping block for something this tiny. Okay, one last little round. That was my boxers. You ever snap your boxers and you're like, guys, I didn't actually fart. I just snapped the elastic of my boxers. So I am a fat slob, but I didn't just fart right there. Okay, I swear to God. I swear to God, I didn't fart. All right. This one has a knot in it. This one has a knot, so we'll go through that first. And I don't need a flick. I got a chopping block. What am I doing? What am I doing? I just wanted to show off that I actually can do it. Everything's about showing off. Jesus, what an egotistical axe user. We'll split a little more of the sweet gum since may as well. I thought sweet gum was like impossible. Not impossible, but I thought it had interlocking grain. Turns out the grain isn't too bad. Now, if you want to talk about interlocking grain, the worst stuff around here for that, I hear sycamore is bad. I haven't worked it yet, but the worst stuff around here is black tupelo. Black tupelo is the worst. It's hell. It's hell to split black tupelo. Here's another shot of the red gum. See if I could turn up this. Whoops. Here we go. You see that? You see how red it gets in some places? Very nice stuff. Okay. Do a little more splitting. Let me pull up my pants. Pop my elastic. Now you know I'm working when you pop the elastic. Now is the time for the flick. Whoops. Not, it's too big. Get a little piece off. The flick is not some mischievous, mystical thing. It's not that hard. Like I said, you're pretty much just going in at an angle. I figured this out because I was watching Daniel Donnelly on Instagram, one of my pals, and I saw him splitting around. And I just saw, oh, it's going in at an angle. Just do it like that. So maybe that's why I figured out the flick. It's because I watched someone else do it. Oh boy. Let's turn this. There we go. Hiya. Oh wow. That's a really nice piece. Oh man, I gotta show you this. Whoops. I keep walking up to you guys. I'm like a little kid and I'm like, come on people that care about me. Look at my stuff, show and tell. Wow. It's beautiful. Actually, I don't see a lot of that kind of grain when it comes to sweet gum. That face, that's beauty. Split a little more of this. I made a mistake, so back in the day, I got some sweet gum and I thought it was red oak. I was told it's red oak by a tree service guy, and that was a major bummer to figure that out. You know, I felt dumb. I was like, "Where? I guess I just can't see Medullary rays." And then I realized, oh, that's because there are none. And then yesterday, I asked a tree service guy for American sweet gum. There's a bit of a language barrier. He tried to tell me that's American sweet gum, and I was like, yeah, 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 that's American sweet gum. This is white oak. I don't know what I was thinking. I just got excited. I did get some white oak, but this is not it. So I had to cut it up into little rounds, and that's why I'm splitting it. Let me move this microphone. God, I'm really terrible at sound, aren't I? Please, sound engineers, please. Let's go to the lower block. Yeah, so American sweet gum's not that bad to split. It's just, I think it's one of those woods you do. It is smart to slab off pieces rather than try to split it in half. Now with something like um, black tupelo, don't even attempt to. Don't try to split black tupelo, please. Help yourself. Save yourself, okay? Black tupelo is one of those ones where you throw your friend into like a bear because it's going to attack one of you and the slower guy's going to get caught. So just throw the friend, get him caught, get out of there. And then you call the authorities. You say, guys, there was a terrible incident. I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, we're almost done splitting this. Now here's where the flick comes in. Hope you guys can see this. You save your handle out because you're tipping it up. And instead of it going like this, it goes like this. Or it goes like, you know, that. Uh, let's see. Whoops. Yeah, it's not bad at all to split, is it? Whoops. That was a miss. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. God, the sound is going to be so bad. I'm going to be jumbling. Man, I'm so sorry. Listen, it's not my fault. It's the sound engineers that haven't come to my aid. Guys, I'm going to throw the sound engineers into the bear right now. It's the sound engineers that need to be mauled by a bear, not me. All right, guys. That's pretty much it. I use the Mann more than the Plum. I like that little man. Better handle. That's probably why I liked it more. Anyway, thanks for watching a big fat ogre talk about bear attacks and red oak and sweet gum.